Before y'all see the completion, I just wanted to talk a bit about Promethean, my experience and thoughts. Back in April when I started it, I only saw it as a ridiculously hard challenge that I could probably do. I had been playing Promethean prior to my video about it, but only for fun and in no-clip accuracy. This has to be the most I've ever grinded on a singular level in my entire time playing GD. Day after day, I continued grinding it. I was determined. It turned out to me that it was going to be much, much harder than I originally anticipated. I got 71% on day 1 and list percent on day 2. That concludes pretty much all my progress since for the next month I made no more progress, which is actually ridiculous. I got to the 70 ship 89 times before beating it. I didn't play it every day, considering I was still in school back then. When I got more time in June, I didn't feel like I wanted to go back to grinding it just because I wanted to have fun. I wanted to have fun with my friends. I will never forget those days in my entire life. I made so many good memories. Like that was my peak. Like I was so happy that then. And once I got back to it, I got 96%, which demotivated me even further. Nee! As for my own thoughts on the level, I wouldn't say this is the worst level of all time, as everyone else says. Yeah, shit's crazy. I agree that the gameplay is rather questionable, like 30% sucks ass, the 50 jump is horrible, 70 ship, 79, yeah, I'm going to complain a lot about that in my description. But I do like the theme of the level overall though I will not recommend this level to anyone except if you're a challenge player with a bit of nerve control. But I advise you to stay off this. It is so ass to go to play from zero. Like to do runs and stuff like that is actually really satisfying. I wouldn't say it's fun, like nothing about this is fun, but it's satisfying once you do the 50 ship or the 70 ship for instance, because like that doesn't look possible and yet you do it multiple times. One thing I want to mention before the completion starts is the last session I had. It couldn't have been any better than that. I got to the last ship 4 times in an hour and I beat it exactly at 12 p.m. That's mind blowing. I still can't believe that. I still can't believe even beat it that day. Like that day I was just like, ah, I'm gonna play it a bit, like for an hour. For every new hardest I beat, I always get so shocked whenever I beat it because I never expect myself to beat it. I think anyone who has an extreme demon as their hardest can relate to this because they have to go through hours and hours of just constant death at the first 30% or constant death at 50 or whatever the choke point in the level is to finally get that satisfying run. It gets to a point, like I've said this multiple times, but it gets to a point where you just never expect to beat it. Like never. You just play it because, oh, I don't even remember why I played it. I'm just gonna play it because what if I beat it, you know? What if I beat it? And the list mods also will like, yeah, they will watch my session, my last session, and they'll be like, holy shit, this guy. That day just couldn't be more perfect. Thanks to everyone who supported me through this brutal grind. Especially not a catfisher, because without her, I wouldn't actually. I think I would never have beaten Promethean without her. She gave me support every day. Every day I grinded it. I was like, oh, I got to 70, and she was always like, yay, you can do this. What else to say? Yeah. Enjoy this completion of me beating Promethean. Yes! What the fuck? Dude, I beat it! I beat it! I beat Promethean! Dude. Oh, I fucking beat. I never have to play this garbage again. And then 14437. Oh, that's so many attempts. That's so many attempts. Two, 25,601. Like, I can't even I'm so grateful for actually beating this level. This was such a brutal grind. I grinded this so many times, so many hours were put into this. Hold on, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. This was from zero. I played from zero 23, almost 24 hours. That is my comment. Top player in Sweden. I'm not actually like number 1 or 2. I don't even think I'm 3, but I'm getting there. Oh, but